Hey everyone, it's SeaMystic back here with another pick a card. Today's pick a card is going to be what energies or spirits are currently working with you. But also I want to try to find out what you're being prepared for. I also did an energy scan today of your collective energy bodies. I just want to say a quick thank you to all my new subscribers. Your support is very, very much appreciated. The setup's a little bit different today. I brought some of the OGs back. Not sure what this is, just go along with it. So as you can see, we have 4 piles to choose from. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are your channeled messages. If you need a moment to pause to meditate on which group you want, go ahead and do so at this time. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, for those of you who chose group 1, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channel messages. I got a lot for you. And I think all of these, all except the last one, are messages or words I've gotten before. I don't know why that happens. They eventually make sense, but they may not at first. I don't know. So if you want to take a screenshot, go ahead and do so for future reference. So the first thing I saw was stop. And then stake. So you may be at a point now where you're being asked to pause and grow roots right now, to stake your claim, to settle, to nest. I saw the word star, and then sea, and then fake. There could be some disillusionment right now. You could be seeing how people around you are fake, or how you've been inauthentic to yourself, or how some fears don't exist. And then I saw heat and it changed to heart. Like I said, nest, and then east. So what I can gather with east is that the sun rises in the east, so it can represent the sun. So with star, heat, and east, I think you're using a lot of energy from the sun right now, which is going to be divine masculine energy. And then mesa, so of course that's a place, but I think it meant, because like I said, it came up before, I think it meant a hill with a flat top, I think. Just go ahead and Google that if you want. And then store, so that could be something of significance to you, like maybe you're going to start your own store. But I think it has to do with, like I said, nesting. I think you're storing up energy right now and resources. And then saw numbers 422, 4245, 4545, and I'll let you know what those mean. So 422 is about recognizing. It's about using your own inner wisdom and making your own decisions, making decisions for yourself. So again, being more authentic and recognizing sort of goes with C. So maybe maybe you're seeing how things have been inauthentic. There's been some sort of disillusionment in some area. And then 4245 is about forgiveness. It's asking to have a heart full of love. So that could be where the heart comes in here. It's asking you to treat people with love, like I say, with forgiveness, but also to pay attention to who loves you, who loves you for your authentic self. And those are the people that you need to throw more love toward, you could say. And then 4545, this deals with your relationship with others and also your hobbies. And it talks about having patience. So there's something here, there's a theme here with being true to yourself and seeing who in your life, who in your environment is being true to you. Who cares about you for who you really are, or who is just maybe around that wants you to be a certain way. Those people that have conditions on things that want to control or use. So it's sort of like there's a lot to do with that, and finding who and what makes you happy. Like I say, and that could be in regard to hobbies. I don't know what my cat is doing. Anyway, so then you got jackalope. I think it's a mix between a jackrabbit and like an antelope maybe, but it's a rabbit with antlers, and it's not real, although I was convinced in high school by my boyfriend's best friend that they were real, and I believed it. Also, let's see. You could be seeing who has a fake heart. Maybe you need to stop staking vampires, but take it how it resonates here. So jackalope, that's actually that's actually a spirit animal, believe it or not. And it let's see. It may come in when you can't seem. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's interesting because jackalope. Okay, so it may come in when you can't seem to trust, your environment or the people around you, and it helps you to see the truth of things, and it helps you to connect with your inner gifts, much like the 422 number, and it asks you to be still in order to receive guidance. So meditation perhaps, but we did have stop, like I said, that nesting. So yeah, definitely I need to be still, and it's also about epiphanies. So you could be coming into some sort of epiphany here very soon if you haven't already recently. And the jackalope is also linked to Zeus, which is Jupiter, which is another divine masculine energy. So yeah, right now definitely, even though divine masculine energies are more so about action than nesting, you're working with divine masculine energies while you nest. It's very interesting. So as far as your collective energy bodies, these can't be super detailed because they're collective, but they're as detailed as they'll let me be. So, and I know this is kind of slanted, it's getting on my Virgo OCD nerves, but the ones that are most active for you right now is your third eye. So that could be where some epiphanies are coming from. And your solar plexus, that is the sun energy, that is the divine masculine energy. So that is about stepping into your power. And your sacral, which is the divine feminine energy, and that's about creativity and passion. And your root, so that is your security and foundations in the world. So all of those are being really utilized right now. It's not a bad balance. I mean, these would make sense with nest. Interestingly, heart didn't come up. It did in the channel, but not in the energy part. So maybe you're having to step out of your emotions for the time being and use more of the masculine logic. So that was your channeled. These were attached in there because they were in the same box. But you have depletion, wake up, and remember who you are. So maybe that's going to resonate for some of you. There's a lot of different things in here, so anything could pop up. Okay, so there could be a reference to China or some ancestry for you. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the archangel for healing. And then Osiris. So what's interesting is, I think Osiris usually comes out in group 1 often, but this is a divine masculine energy. Again, let's see. So the 4th house, that's Cancer. So your house and the roots of your being. So that could be the emphasis on the root chakra here. And then we had the 11th house. So this is going to be Aquarius. So the star reference that we had in the channel, that's what this is going to be. And let's see. Where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So I did say there was going to be something with finding out who is really for you. So I think this is about coming together with your soul family for a lot of you. But it's also about recognizing who you are at your core, at your roots. Maybe putting new roots down somewhere. That could be metaphorically or literally, like literally moving. But if not literally moving, then at least complete change in your mindset, especially with that epiphany energy, and seeing the truth in a lot of things, in yourself and others. Osiris was killed by his brother. So that could be something significant here with those closest to you betraying you. But his counterpart, Isis, I say this a lot because they come out all the time in in my readings, but she found, his brother Seth dismembered him and scattered his parts, and she found all of his parts, and it went to the underworld, and actually healed him back to life, resurrected him. So he does carry a lot of energy of Scorpio with the phoenix rising from the ashes, but she had to go pick up his pieces. So maybe there's a lot of throughout lifetimes, well, even if you don't believe in past lives, throughout your life, there could be certain situations where certain fragments of ourself, like traumatic events where our soul fragments a little bit and a piece of us is left behind, or a piece of us is shut down due to our environment. Like I've seen people close off their hearts. I've seen people close off their throat and not be able to speak up for themselves due to past traumas here. So I think there's something in that here where you're retrieving your soul fragments, like Osiris, like how Isis retrieved his parts. I feel like you're retrieving parts of you so you can become this complete version of yourself. It's being healed. Some of you, this could have had something to do with a past life, like I say, in China, or some sort of any ancestral patterns related to China. So these are some heavy hitters right here to have an archangel and Osiris. So working on these houses for you. These cards represent circumstances. Linked to everything. Balancing the scales. Magic. Isis is the goddess of, well, a lot of things, but magic being one of them. And wishing upon a star sort of goes with that. Partnership and loyalty. So like I say, finding out who is really loyal to you. Divine guidance. So you're being helped by the divine, which we kind of got with the archangel energy here. Okay, so we have Bridget, inner strength. Oh my gosh, guys. Move back to wholeness. What have we been talking about? Oh my God. Recognize that you have the power. Oh my gosh. Saint Germain, karma releasing. So yeah, like I say, like the ancestral or past life things. Karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. See, that's what I'm saying. You're seeing the truth in your environment. You're going to be clearing away all that is negative, all that isn't for you, being more true to yourself, and surrounding yourself with those who are loyal to you and true to you, who you really are. What is this? What are they being prepared for? I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Okay. So let me just tell you what you're being prepared for. So this has been you. The Eight of Swords is someone who has a lot of, it's like a mental prison. They feel trapped, but they're not actually trapped. They just think they are. So there's been some area where you have felt trapped. And it has been an injustice here. And so I don't even know where to, okay. So it has been an injustice, okay? You're going to be correcting that. So if this is about any sort of past life, karma, or any, if you guys resonate with having soul contracts that are negative, it's going to be correcting that, releasing that. Ancestral karma, releasing that. But also any injustices that you face in this lifetime with, maybe it's about a divorce or something to do with the law. It's about correcting that. Whatever has made you feel trapped, that was an injustice here, you are going to be coming into the magician energy. I thought Mercury might show up because he was on the bottom of this deck. So this is the magician. This is seeing that you have all the tools necessary to create your own reality, that you are in control of your life. You have the power to change your life and fix whatever situation. It's taking the reins back, because we create our own realities, and a lot of it has to do with our thoughts and our beliefs. You are righting the wrongs. And we talked about inner strength. Recognize that you have the power. So this is utilizing that. This is the sun energy. This is Leo. So you're going to be using your strength, your inner power, and you're going to transform everything. And it is, this is the Osiris energy. This is about like a transformation, an internal transformation, death and rebirth. It's like you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be a different person in a lot of ways. But I think that it's not like you've changed, it's that you've released what wasn't yours. So it's actually more authentic to who you are. It's not like you changed as a person, you're just being more you. So like the numbers said, recognizing, using your inner wisdom, making your own decision. Inner wisdom, own decisions, forgiveness. So your overall energy is the Knight of Cups. This is someone who is taking action towards something. So what you're being prepared for is after this stagnation or pause energy where you felt trapped, it's going to allow you to move forward, but move forward with the Cups energy, with the heart energy. And this has to do with emotions, but also intuition, spirituality, creativity. So you're going to be moving forward with that, with more heart, a lot of major arcana. 4 out of 5 major arcana. Is someone moving toward them? Yeah, it's like a new beginning, another major arcana. New you, like I said before. It's some kind of wish granted too, it feels like. Yeah, walking away from any drama, fighting, from what doesn't serve you. So you're going to be kicking ass and taking names here. So let's see what spirit animal you have around you. There are over 100 of these that I printed out, but there's no jackalope in here, so that won't be a confirmation, unfortunately, but oh, that one flew the heck out. Okay, we'll get you 2. We'll get you 2. So spirit animals working with you. You have the dragonfly. I love these. Okay. When dragonfly jets in as your spirit animal, it's time to find the positive in all situations. Dragonfly as a totem animal belongs to those who can comfortably change flight patterns in midair. Call on dragonfly as your power animal when flexibility and a fresh perspective are needed. And you've got cow. When cow appears as your spirit animal, trust that the mighty storm will pass and you'll be okay. Cow as a totem animal belongs to those with profound mother goddess instincts. Call on cow as your power animal when your soul needs TLC. So let's get some messages from your higher self and some possible predictions, because I never know when to stop. Okay, looks like you've got one message from your higher self. The rest are like predictions. Okay. What do you want? Codependence. So there could be something here where you've been too dependent on other people's opinions or too comfortable in certain situations that weren't right for you. And it's time, like we said, to be more authentic to who you are and what you want. So who do you want? What do you want? Astrological influence, I think that would be Mercury and the Sun. Moving, travel. Yeah, I think that's what you're being prepared for. Inner union. So you did have a lot of divine feminine and masculine energies show up. So it is preparing you to be more balanced within yourself, restoring that balance. And that could have been what the Justice in reverse was talking about too. Deception, yeah, lie, cheat, and steal. So you're seeing what was false. You're seeing what was fake and how you were being fake to yourself, or any false beliefs here, or fears. Laugh. Criticism, internal. So I wrote internal just to, because it's not always going to be external, just to remind you to ask yourself, are you criticizing yourself? But it could also deal with criticism from others, in which case it's not their life, it's just projection, whatever they say, so don't listen to them. Sorry. And then chance encounter. So you're going to have some sort of chance encounter with a person, or something along the sort, some sort of serendipitous event. Or that's referring to something that recently happened. And then stagnation. So yeah, you're going to be pulled out of that stagnation into the moving and travel energy. See truth. Yeah, that's what I said. I said you're going to be seeing what's fake. Sounds, frequencies. So there could be something with, I wonder if you're going to get some clairaudient messages, like you're going to be hearing messages from God or an angel or someone. But it could be referring to your connection, a connection with music, or maybe listening to binaural beats, things like that. Message from your higher self. What are you afraid of? Yeah, you don't need to be afraid of nothing because you have the power. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. It really does help. It helps to circulate the channel and support the channel, and it is very appreciated. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose pile 2, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channel messages first. If you want to take a screenshot, go ahead. And if they have personal or significant meaning to you, go with that, but I will offer up my own interpretations. So I get a lot of repeating words in all my videos, but so you have text. There could be something here with being a scribe or a writer, or something with sacred texts, or you could be getting some sort of important text or letter or something. And then I saw, and these changed rapidly, fast, and then it changed to east, and then feast. East, and that's gonna usually represent the sun energy, because the sun rises in the east. And then I saw it faded. So whatever you're going through, it does seem to be something that was supposed to happen. That was fated to happen. And then risk. There may be some sort of risk or leap of faith that you need to take. That could be what's fated, a fated risk. And then the number 235, I will tell you what that means here in a second. And then I saw the symbol for Taurus and then Pisces. So Taurus, the bull, that's going to be Venus. And then Pisces, the fish, that's going to be Neptune or Jupiter. And then I saw sent and Sarah. So sent, some help could have been sent your way. I wonder if that's related to text. But Sarah, that is a Hebrew name, and it means princess. That was the origin of the name. But it could refer to Sarah in the Bible, who had to wait until she was like 90 to have a baby. She didn't think it was ever going to happen. So it could be something like that. And then I saw sex and sexes. So there could be something with your divine feminine or masculine energy here. And then, which I do think it's feminine due to your energy. And then, I don't know how to pronounce it, if it's like Remen or Remen, but it actually turned out to be a word. And I'll tell you what that means here in a second. And then seer. So that could have something to do with like the Sears Tower. I don't know, like a high perspective. But it also means to burn. And then fox. And I'll tell you what that means too. So 235 is all about yearning for a better future, like the best future. And it reminds you to project or imagine a better future for yourself, a great place for yourself. And to be confident that you can achieve that. And be confident in your abilities. And to stay in a good mood to receive. We receive more when we focus on the positives, when we're in gratitude, and to not go into the negative mindsets or the negative thinking. And then, like I said, Remen. So that could mean to like yell or lament something, like yell about something that you don't like. But it's about like vocalizing that, yelling your disdain for something. But also, if it was actually an Egyptian unit of measurement, interestingly. So fox, the fox spirit animal asks you to tap into your psychic abilities, reminds you that there is wisdom and humor, and helps you to avoid confrontation. So as far as your energy goes, your crown and your sacral seem to be very active. Your crown is where you have a connection with the divine or the universe. Your sacral is about passion, but also creativity, fertility. It is the divine feminine of the chakras. And I also noticed that your heart had a lot of storage in it. There was a lot of density, so you could be holding on to a lot. So that's what I got for the channel. And basically anything could be in here, because I just combined a bunch of different things together, different decks together. So you have a lot of planetary influence. Because you have Mars, RS, which is Aries, and then, like I said, Neptune, Jupiter, Venus, and Apollo. So, let's see. So, like I said, the sexes, divine feminine, divine masculine. Mars is the divine masculine of Venus. So, and like I said, these can have anything in them because I mixed a whole different variety of decks in here. And so I included, like I had one that was just Starseed origins, and I included that in here. And one of those cards was other, meaning it wasn't one that I had listed. So there could be, just letting you know, there could be some galactic influence that that is not known to us right now. So it's talking about you being clairsentient or an empath, which would make sense with all the heart storage. And then Pegasus, so that's a constellation, some more energy of the cosmos. The story of Apollo is sad. If you want to look into that. He was in love with someone and cannot remember her name, but she was turned into a tree. Okay, so let's see what other energies. So you went through a rite of passage. Some sort of separation. I wonder if that has to do with the Apollo thing I just talked about, or if it's a separation between your divine feminine and masculine energies. Like we said in the sexist thing. Maybe you had to go through some sort of separation, though, with a person as a rite of passage. Any sort of spiritual leader is going to have to go through a lot of difficult things, because suffering opens you up spiritually. And so a lot of shamans have, went through a lot. Yeah, soul mission and life purpose. So that's spirituality in some aspect here is involved with your life purpose. We had injustice that was in reverse, so this is about correcting an injustice here. Manifestation and law of attraction. So the energy is working with you. Law of attraction and fate. And like I said, the divine feminine and masculine energies, and some cosmic energies. So let's get some more information. All right. We have Neptune on the bottom. We mentioned that. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Gemini. This energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So this could have something to do with social media or meeting people. A lot of learning new things. The second house, which is Taurus. So Taurus posses here. Your assets, finances, and things that you value. So that's what's being affected here. influenced. We said 2-3-5 minute yearning for a better future. And it's about your yearnings. There's a lot here about remaining positive, avoiding confrontation, and a lot about your abilities, your psychic abilities, and imagining a better future for yourself. Law of attraction, manifesting that by visualizing that. So maybe your values are changing, although it could be about money. So the fox goes with mischievous. Something about like remaining positive, but a lot of you may do that through humor. There could be something here with cameras, video, social media, maybe making money through that. But Gemini is the twins energy, and Venus is a feminine energy. Mars, like I said, was a masculine counterpart of her with the separation. And like I said, Gemini being the twins, maybe you're meant to unite with your inner divine feminine and masculine energies to balance that. This could be external for some of you. This could have something to do with like keeping up with the Joneses, about how you look to other people. Wanting to look well off, maybe. So on the bottom of the deck, Diana, focused intention. So more of that law of attraction energy and imagining a better future. Think about what you desire. So Venus is about your desires. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. That is exactly what your number said. Imagine a great place. Yearning for the best future, and to project and imagine a great place. That's crazy. And then you have Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So there's where the psychic wisdom comes in, and the psychic abilities. Pisces is a very psychic sign. We did say your crown was very active. Let's see. Hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So yeah, maybe this has something to do with not valuing, like I say, anything to do with finances or luxury, but it's about you're having value within yourself and taking care of yourself, accepting yourself. Odin, psychic, so more psychic insight. Your third eye's open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So yeah, psychic abilities out the you know what. So what are they being prepared for? I don't know which one went first, but well, you're learning how to think positively, to balance yourself, your internal feminine and masculine energies, so you can attract and manifest things. It has to do with your life purpose. and correcting any injustice. And that could be injustice that you've suffered or that your family has suffered, or your life purpose could have to do with something to do with standing up for people. But definitely a lot of spiritual information here. Oh. So for those of you that don't know, this is Taurus, this is Venus, this is a divine feminine. It's the second house energy. So you haven't been able to create a new beginning. Yeah, you haven't been able to manifest. What's this deception? You could have had a lack mindset or a poverty mindset. Could have felt left out or ostracized. But there's been some sort of opportunity or manifestation that didn't happen that was supposed to be a new beginning that you were supposed to create here. What is this? Because you're the Empress. What is the Seven of Swords? Oh, you were deceiving yourself. You didn't see a future with someone. I mean, this could be you, but maybe you didn't see a future for yourself or with someone. Okay, what's the Queen of Wands and the Fool? That is so interesting. Again, with non-movement. Were you scared to move? There was some sort of thing that was blocking movement or travel. But it was illuminated, like you were focused on the light, or so you either focused on the light or something was illuminated to you, your path. Maybe something happened that gave you hope again, but there was something that pulled you out of this energy. There was some sort of light you were looking toward. Ten of Cups. You didn't think you could have your Ten of Cups, which is fulfillment in all ways, a family, loved ones, just fulfillment in all areas. You didn't think you could manifest that, or you haven't felt like you could before, but you can. You were deceiving yourself. Or, I mean, somebody could have deceived you. That could be what the injustice is and the avoiding confrontation thing is, but maybe you saw your worth here, or they're asking you to, putting the power back in your hands. You're definitely creating something. Conflict and competition. something to do with following your passions here. I don't know if it, I mean, for some of you it could have to do with a relationship, but let's get some predictions and messages from your higher self, and then we'll do spirit animals. And that fell behind there. Great. Good thing that didn't fall on the candle. Okay, so these are the predictions. The white ones are messages from your higher self. Root, be secure in who you are. So we did say that about valuing yourself, so there could be some self-worth things here. Issue here. Body image for some of you. Promotion, raise. Fame, recognition. I did say something about social media here. But it doesn't have to be social media. It could be in your community. Social media. But definitely for a lot of you, social media. You'll understand. So whatever you went through, you're going to be able to understand why it happened. Hold your vision. So that's what we've been talking about. Hold your vision. Focus on the light. I like to tell the story of Peter when he was on the boat and he saw Jesus, who was dead, and walking on the water. And he said, paraphrasing, he told Peter to come out there where he was. So when Peter looked at Jesus, he was able to walk on the water toward him. But then he saw a storm coming, got scared, and then began to go under. So focus on the light. Don't focus on any storms or anything, anything separation, deception, any fears, anything like that. Focus on the light. Hold your vision. Can you think for yourself for once? So this isn't me asking, this was your higher self. Release the need to justify your existence through hard work. I wonder if some of that has to do with body image, like you don't think you're valuable unless you like work out and look a certain way, or if you make a lot of money or something like that. Make room to receive, so out with the old, so that you can receive the new. Because we said with your number, you have to be in a good mood, in gratitude to receive. Okay, when you express love and someone reacts with negativity, they're not operating from love. So that's no reflection of you. That's something that's their issue. The truth will set you free. So I do think for some of you, some truths could be coming out. Like we said, we have the deception here, but the moon reverse can be secrets coming to light as well. And this, like I said, could be illumination. So there could literally be a secret coming out that you found out about someone, or it just could be a revelation you have within yourself. So let's get your spirit animal. There are about 100 of these. And did that fly out, or no, just the one? Another one fell out. Okay, we got two. That's fine. Okay. Grasshopper and cricket. When grasshopper jumps in as your spirit animal, good fortune is on the horizon. Grasshopper as a totem animal is for those who are confident, speaking their truths. Call in grasshopper as a power animal when you need help developing your sixth sense. So I do think things are going to start to come in for you. Bee. When bee buzzes in as your spirit animal, it's a reminder to trust in miracles. Bee, as a totem animal, is for those whose greatest wish is for all living things to coexist in peace and love. Call in bee as your power animal when you are manifesting abundance. Guys, you're about to manifest the hell out of some stuff. It's about to rain up in here. That's what you're being prepared for. Manifesting 10 of Cups. You just have to believe it. Okay, I didn't see this until the last minute, but you're going to be, it was behind here, you're going to be receiving a message. So with your channel, maybe it's a text message, but a message is going to be sent. So sorry about that. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help to support and circulate the channel and is much appreciated. I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose group 3, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. Go ahead and take a screenshot if you want for future reference. So the first thing I saw for you was a sextile, and that is, okay, according to Google, that is a friendly and flirty aspect between two signs that are 60 degrees apart. So it's a good energy. And then I saw rest, so you could be resting right now. Mars, so you could be influenced by Mars, which is Aries. And then start, so maybe you're resting now because you're about to start something new. And then exist, so maybe this has something to do with, what's the saying, you're only existing, not really living. Maybe it has something to do with that. But then we had denial after that, so maybe you're denying the existence of something. For your spirit animals, I heard sloth and stork. So I'll tell you what those mean here in a second. But so I was getting a lot of images and symbols trying to form, but they weren't quite coming together. I couldn't quite make them out. So maybe that has something to do with your energy. Maybe you're trying to figure something out, but you just can't seem to understand it or to get it. Or maybe they're trying to send you messages, but you're denying the existence of it or something. Today, this was yesterday. Today, I channeled for your energy bodies, did an energy scan. I also got 2 words for you because I didn't feel like I got enough yesterday. So I tried again, and I got Hess and River. So river, that's symbolic of going with the flow. Water, that's about emotions and intuition. But like I say, some of these could have personal significance to you. I just offer up my own interpretations in case that helps. But Hess, that was interesting. So again, per Google, Hess, there were 2 different famous people that popped up with the last name Hess. One of them has some sort of form, was like a chemist or something. There was some sort of law. Hess's law of something. It was the law of constant heat summation. I'm not a physicist or anything or like a chemist, but if you want to look into that. So something about heat and then constant heat. And then the other Hess was, I don't know, like a marine biologist person. I don't know. But he had a theory like back in like 1960 about plate tectonics, about how the plates in the ocean, at the bottom of the ocean, something to do with that, something to do with magma that was running underneath them. So I thought it was interesting that both the famous people with Hess were very intelligent, like scientists, and it had something to do with heat and magma for both of them. So sloth, that spirit animal represents peace, relaxation, so rest. It's about restocking yourself. Also, if there's any enemies that come around, the sloth tends to slip into the background. So it could be something with that too. It's also about restraint and moderation and introspection. So the sloth helps with those things. And the stork, I didn't look up that spirit animal, but birds in general are about delivering messages. The stork, I think, is about, they deliver babies. to people. So maybe you're supposed to rest while stuff comes to you. But if you want to look up more about the stork, go ahead and do that. But so for your energy scan, this was interesting. So your third eye was very active, and so was your root. So those are things you could be working on right now. So you could be laying your foundations right now. That may be why you need to rest and restock. So your third eye, that's about your psychic abilities. So maybe you're denying some of that, denying the existence of some of that. Maybe that's why there was difficulty in seeing symbols and stuff. But anyway, it seemed to be active. But whenever I was going through your throat and heart area, I saw, because my eyes were closed when I was doing it, I saw eyes, a vision of eyes, but they looked very feminine. So I do think there's some sort of feminine energy. I know we had Mars, which there's a masculine energy, but I saw feminine eyes. I don't know. It just happened really quick. I didn't get any information on it, but just thought I would note that. So maybe it is about seeing something. I wonder if there's a significance to your throat, which is about speaking your truth, or your heart, because it came up around that area. Okay, so that's what I got for your channeled. So this deck has a bunch of different topics in it, so anything could come out. Group 3. Okay, okay, a lot came out. So this has came up for 3 before, and so has this. Anyway, these are the shadow hunters or something like that. So like I said, anything can pop up. These are both starseed energies. They're not afraid to face the dark. And then Delphinus, Neptune, and Poseidon. So both of these are watery energies here. Cassiopeia, and oh yeah, okay, Ophiuchus, I remember now. So this is the snake bearer. This is the 13th zodiac sign that a lot of people don't acknowledge, but it takes part of Sagittarius. So they're the snake bearers. So there is a lot about overcoming darkness. Neptune and Poseidon, that's gods of the sea. Neptune, that's about dreams, psychic abilities, potential for illusions. So a lot of astro and cosmic influences here. Okay, situations for group 3. Self-sabot, okay, and we have astral travel in 5D on the bottom. Well, I'll put that here. So there's been some self-sabotage going on, and that probably has to do with fears or denial of something here, and then separation. So that could be soul fragments, that could be a separation with a person, financial increase. It was something to do with finances. Let's see, what else? So you could have a lot of interesting dreams. We have Uranus on the bottom. your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. The 10th house, that's Capricorn. So they kind of, yeah, a lot of cosmic and astral energy here. So anyway, your achievements and status in the outside world. So maybe that's what you've been focusing on, your finances and your status. But there's sudden change that happened or will happen. The 8th house, so Scorpio. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. So this is this, like I say, Scorpio energy, which is like the phoenix. So is a lot of it's similar to Ophiuchus. There's some transformations happening here. This could have to do with like changing a job, a divorce with shared resources here, like separation. But how are you sabotaging yourself? We'll find out. Okay. Kuan Yin on the bottom, care and compassion, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So your heart chakra here. And then we have, well, the first one that came out was this one, I think, which is Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So maybe you just don't think certain things can exist, and that's the self-sabotage. A lot of moon imagery here. Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. So you're being led. So another snake here, which represents transformation. So there's a trident here, which Neptune and Poseidon also have a trident. So there could be something with threes. Trinity here, and we do have Jesus. So Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So there could be something to do with healing the masculine energies, either within yourself or with people that you've dealt with in your life. Father, maybe you were brought up to believe that, like your father taught you that wealth and image and status were everything, or you grew up in a family where there was separation or abandonment, something, because it looks like it's taught you to self-sabotage. What are they being prepared for? So you've got a lot of astrological influence. The moon, you could be influenced a lot by the lunar cycles, but also Jesus here. What are they being prepared for? Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So, speaking of transformation and Scorpio, and we had Mars in the channel. This is Mars. This is the Tower. So, this literally represents transformation. It's taking everything from the foundations taking it away and rebuilding it. And in this case, it's talking about the devil, which is Capricorn energy, which is the 10th house. So it's a transformation, a complete transformation in regard to Capricorn. So it could be about your status. It could be about your finances. But it could also be about any sort of toxicity that you have in your life, like a love for money or a need for status, or like if you're in a codependent relationship, or some sort of toxic behaviors or patterns that you have, or people around you. It's removing all of that, and you're going to be walking away from it. What's interesting here is the 10 of Pentacles. That can represent a windfall of money, but it could also represent your foundations and your security. It's like to have the Tower and the Judgment card is insane. Like I think your views are going to be changed. This could be some sort of epiphany too. I think your views are going to be changed on what defines success and what defines, like, how much value does money really have. You could have a complete mindset change on your foundations in general. Or it could be, like I say, for some of you, a divorce. Maybe you were realizing you had these outdated beliefs that potentially were passed on through masculine energies in your lineage or around you that were causing you to self-sabotage. So you're taking away, so you're separating from either like a job, a person, or your beliefs, your core beliefs here. These are three rapid change energies. And then the 8th house, which was transformation here. So Mars, so there's 4 to deal with transformation. And transcendence, transcending through the 3D, anything of the ego, anything toxic, anything based out of fear or complacency or stagnancy. The devil often represents chains. What have you been chained to that you need to break free from? And like I say, it could be a belief, a place, or a person or people. And there's 3 swords here. Yeah, I think you're going to be disillusioned about something. The confusion is no longer. Yeah, whatever you were holding on to, you're letting go of. And you're rebuilding your foundations. It's going to be stable. Yeah. So heavy Uranus and Mars transformational energies, heavy cosmic energies, and heavy moon energies with angels and Jesus. So a lot's going on with you. Let's get your spirit animal, and then we'll get other messages. And 2 already fell out. What the crap? Okay. Owl. When Owl wings in as your spirit animal, it's time to face the shadows. We said shadow work, shadow hunters. Owl as a totem animal belongs to those who find wisdom in silence. Isn't that what we said? The sloth, relaxation, restock yourself. Restraint, moderation, introspection. Okay. Invoke Owl as your power animal when you need to see the truth. Well, you're going to, if you haven't already. There's epiphany energy out that you know what. Tiger. When Tiger emerges as your spirit animal, it's time to be still and listen. So a lot about being still and listening. Rest. Tiger as a totem animal belongs to brave souls with the fiery strength of will. So there's the Mars. Invoke Tiger as your power animal when you need help living up to your greatest potential. So those are the animal energies helping you right now. Yeah, we did say your root was going to be worked on, that you were going to be seeing something, so you won't be able to deny the existence anymore. we said Hess had to do with like heat and lava. So yeah, taking on that that fiery Mars and Sun energy here. Okay. Okay, what do you want? Codependence. So we did say codependence could be a factor here. Breaking the chains, focusing on what you want. There could be some sort of pattern in your family about not being true to yourself, or guilt, the guilt, shame, the sacrificial energy. Maybe that has something to do with it. You're a teacher. Prophetic vision. So yeah, your epiphany could be a prophetic vision. Hold your vision. So yeah, starting to see why the eyes popped up for you. So it, like I said, it happened around your throat and heart. So you're seeing the truth in regard to your heart and speaking the truth, because it was, your throat is about speaking the truth here. Oh, you'll understand. So you'll understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. Face, don't flee. So like I say, the shadow hunters, they're not afraid to face their shadows. Harsh judgment. This could be like relating to you judging other people, or people judging you too harshly. But this could also be referring to the judgment call here. Maybe you think it's harsh, that you have to make a judgment call to separate from a situation. Spring cleaning, yeah, getting rid of the toxicity. So these are, white ones are messages from your higher self. When you express love and someone reacts with negativity, they're not operating from love. Your spirit animal is around you. Well, your spirit animal is a tiger, owl, sloth, and stork. Then, people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. Remember that. Some people have only met themselves in a shallow way, so they can only meet you in that way. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help. Helps to support and circulate the channel, and I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you next time. Take care, and God bless. Hey, for those of you who chose pile 4, let's go ahead and dive in as mermaids do. We'll start with your channel messages. So when I tuned into your energy, I heard a couple songs. They were very interesting. I heard the Bare Necessities song from the Jungle Book movie. And then, so this is a song, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what it is, but I think it's on TikTok, or it was a lot before. I don't know, where it's like, be who you are. I don't know. So I heard that. And then Freya, and I'll tell you more about Freya here in a second. And then I saw the word verse, so there could be, there's a lot to do with music here in general, but this could have to do with like Bible verses too. And then shears, so that's scissors basically, so maybe you're cutting away some things. And then stir, I don't know if the pot has been stirred recently, or if your emotions are being stirred, or your environment. I don't know. These could have personal meaning to you, but I will offer up my own interpretations, like I always say. And then estat, and that actually turned out to be a word. I'll tell you more about that here in a second. And then for your spirit animals, I heard penguin and panther. Oh, and today, this was yesterday. Today I channeled, well, I did an energy scan, but I also got a word bars for you. So this could be something about feeling imprisoned, maybe. But I'll tell you what these mean. Hold on just a second. So Freya is the goddess of love, fertility, battle and death. A stack can mean the state or the condition of something. It also can refer to the soul, immortal life, nature, and character. Someone's nature or character. So penguin, that represents positive change. It's about adaptability and creativity. Panther, the panther comes in to help people remove their mask and to live honestly. It also comes in to help you when you need the courage to stand alone. As far as your energy scan goes, everything looked pretty normal. Everything seemed normal except the solar plexus, which seemed a little bit weaker or blocked in some way. And the solar plexus is related to the sun energy, the masculine energy, and it's about stepping into your power. So maybe you haven't felt in your power, or that your power was taken away from you, like you felt in prison, like I say. And I did notice that you had a lot of energy stored in your root. This could be past life. This could be a lot of different things stored in your root chakra. So that's your foundations. So there could be a lot of memories. Like I say, past lives. It's something that's affecting your foundations here. The root of your being could be ancestral. So that's what I have for your channel. Let's move into the tarot portion. Okay, this deck could have a lot of different things in it. Who knows what's going to come out? It's a bunch of little homemade decks mixed together. That's an interesting one to come out. We have Ascended Master on the bottom of the deck, so that could be Jesus, that could be Buddha, Kuan Yin. That's working with you right now. Clairaudience, so this is clear hearing. So you could have some ability to hear things. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't, but it's a lot to do with sound and music too, which makes sense for why all the other groups was just visual messages. Yours was songs. Archangel Uriel. So angel energy, serpents. So that's a constellation. I think it has to do with Scorpio energy too. Venus, Aphrodite, divine feminine energy. Jupiter and Zeus, divine masculine energy. Interesting. Some heavy hitters here. You're highly sensitive, I gathered, but you're being protected. Being protected due to your sensitivity, probably. Highly sensitive to energies, an empath. And someone who has dreams, apparently, could be, you could receive a lot of messages, get a lot of visitations during your dreams, but you could have an important dream that you need to be focusing on, or are currently focusing on. And they're protecting that for you. Recuperation and healing on the bottom. Maybe this could be reminding you to protect yourself because you are sensitive. Set up boundaries. If you're an empath, you could be a healer. You could transmute a lot of energies for the collective, for people around you and don't even know. Bottom of the deck, Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Karma. The 7th house, this is Libra's natural house. So right away I'm being drawn to the yin and yang symbol and being reminded of the penguin spirit animal that you have. So this area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. Venus rules the 7th house, rules Libra. So I'm getting Sagittarius energy as well, which is Jupiter ruled, but with serpents and Mars ruling Aries. I'm getting Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Chiron energies, which Chiron is the wounded healer, the one that goes through a lot and heals from it in order to help others. Chiron and Sagittarius are the centaurs. Ophiuchus is the snake bearer. And of course, Scorpio is about scorpions and snakes transformation. So I think this is where the panther energy is coming in, and this is where the penguin. You did get shears. Oh, Freya. Battle and death. So maybe you're leaving a relationship for some of you. Romantic, business, or family. Cutting any soul ties, maybe. Stepping into your true soul, your true nature here. What else for group 4? Alrighty then. Okay. I'm going to take it because I was sitting there saying holy, holy, holy in my head, because we have holy amethyst and you had ascended master and Archangel Uriel. So I'm going to take that. One more. Melchizedek. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. I mentioned that. More inner study is now required to further progress. A lot of holy, biblical related energy. Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. So again, like I said, learning because you're a teacher. The wounded healer. You have something important to share. Important dreams. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So yeah, call upon that crusading energy. Freya, panther energy. They're calling you to action here. And this is probably where that fire is coming from, the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah. That's for sure. Holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Yeah, it's like they're calling you to fight for yourself in your dreams here. Be who you are, bear necessities. Verse. Stir, stab. It's like you're breaking out of prison. Metaphorically. You're stepping into your power. What are they being prepared for? they being prepared for? You were in some sort of prison. Okay. But, not anymore. Archangel Michael, too. Clarify justice. I think I know what's happening, but you weren't seeing a future for yourself. It could have been a lack mentality, a lack or poverty mindset, or you're just used to disappointment, negative thinking or fears. But it's like you didn't see a future for yourself in some aspect or dream here. Okay, so this is that Chiron energy I was talking about, the Sagittarius energy. And Scorpio and the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Okay, so overall energy was, I get the yin and yang balance here. Okay, you weren't seeing a future from yourself, but with, like we said, shears cutting away, you're protected. Something was cut. Someone or something was cut from you. Could be chains or those bars that were keeping you stuck. That's where I was getting the Archangel Michael vibes. This could be even an epiphany for some of you. But this allows you to be sovereign, independent, and successful with yourself. We did say that Panther meant that you may have to stand alone. And with the 7th house being partnerships, we did talk about there could be leaving behind certain partnerships, business, family, or love. But this is allowing you to be who you are. And it's like, this is a new opportunity for love here. It's an opportunity from the universe. Could be something you've dreamed about here. But it re-nourishes you, if that makes sense. Someone could be offering you love, or the universe could be filling you with love, giving you an opportunity, bringing love back, creating something. This could be, with creating something out of love, it doesn't have to be, I mean, it could be, like I say, a creative dream project here. Could have something to do with psychic abilities, but it could be literal, like creating a child, or creating, being asked to create a relationship here, because there was some sort of betrayal or heartbreak. And I think it had to do with the 7th house, because the Justice card is the 7th house. the relationship house. So this could have been like you were in a relationship with somebody that you didn't love, or you didn't feel love from somebody you were in a relationship with. You didn't love them, they didn't love, something of those lines here. Or you've never been able to have that in general. Maybe you felt unlucky in that. This could have been some sort of soul contract or ancestral karma, past life karma with Saturn. Some sort of relationship. I mean, it could have caused you to close off. If not, other people being closed off from you. But to clarify, we have, like I said, the wounded warrior energy here with the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is somebody who is stable and stable in their emotions. The King of Cups has the ability to feel emotions. But there's a lot going on around him, but he's unaffected by it. He's self-mastery here. And here we have this divine spark. Maybe something had to end or be blocked so that you could be stable with your emotions and have that divine spark or that holy flame energy with you. Or maybe this is saying for some of you that this is what's coming in for you after an unjust love situation. Because it's like you were in lack before. It's like you didn't think anything, you didn't think it would happen. But you had to become strong within yourself. And now that you have or are going to, you were going to be balanced. Maybe certain people were blocked from you. Or maybe you were being protected because you're sensitive. You have 3 aces. 3 new beginnings. Or sparks or epiphanies, opportunities. And I don't think it's coming from a person. I think it's the spiritual powerhouse of energies you have around you. It's like they're protecting your heart from immature people, maybe. Your struggles made you who you are. You're balanced, or you're becoming balanced. Very heavy spiritual warrior vibes. Let's get some of these. These could be predictions, messages from your higher self. Please don't fall in the candle. Please don't fall into the candle. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. I'm not missing any, am I? Oh, there's one. And your spirit animals. There's over 100 of these. We got 1, so we got 2. Okay. Okay, we'll start with your spirit animals first. Fox. When Fox trots in as your spirit animal, it is time to tap into your own psychic abilities, or psychic senses, sorry. Fox as a totem animal belongs to those who understand wisdom can be found in humor. Invoke Fox as your power animal when you need help to avoid confrontation. Horse. When horse races in as your spirit animal, it's time to set your soul free. Those bars. And I noticed the horse in this, and it was making me think of the centaur that I mentioned was Chiron and Sagittarius. So horse as a totem animal belongs to those who jump the hurdles of life with ease. Invoke horse as your power animal when you need increased intuition. Believe in yourself. Divorce, separation. Okay. I thought that might be it for some of you. Criticism, internal. So maybe you're worried about criticism, but also I wrote internal just because it's not always going to be external. We can criticize ourselves. They'll understand. So if you're worried about separation from a group or a person or a place, they'll understand why you had to do it, maybe. Good karma. So yeah, you're being protected. Justice is coming to you. Hold your vision. Arguing, harsh words. Say something. Yes, those are signs. So if you've been seeing things and wondering if it's a sign, yeah, it is. Releasing, so shears, cutting those cords here. We heard your prayers for help. So yeah, gossip. So that again, that could be something that you're worried about here, but it does not matter. Organization and prioritization. So maybe you're reorganizing your life in a way, but it could just be, hey, you need to organize your house or your thoughts or something. Okay. Messages from your higher self. Take your power back, guys. That's what we've been saying from the beginning. That's what they're helping you do. They're helping you take your power back. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. Make room to receive. So yeah, cut out what doesn't serve you. Cut out the old, any negative ties or chains, any fear or negative thoughts. And yeah, do some spring cleaning, that organization and prioritization, so you can accept and receive the good things. Because how are they going to have room to come in if you're still holding on to all the other stuff? Your gifts are divinely given. Well, yeah. Yeah, definitely have an important mission here, I think. So that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything like that. Really does help to support the channel and circulate the channel, and is much appreciated. I hope to see you next time. Take care, and God bless.